Hi, water signs. Hi, fire signs. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at your energy together and see what's going on. I've already shuffled the decks that I'm using here for your reading and have um, cut them, and I've got them all laid out. I'm using 3 different decks of cards plus a homemade deck for words that I've already picked out for you all. We will be discovering what's in this reading together as we flip them over. And so, anyway, welcome in. My name is Shannon. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, my channel can just be very intense. I'm known to be very sharp at times. And so please don't take offense. I just feel the energy. It just comes out that way sometimes, okay? So anyway, we're just going to go ahead and jump in here. Y'all just be very patient with me, okay? So I'm feeling energy, and some of it's just weakness, okay? So let's go ahead. I'm going to take the first 3 cards here, and this is the situation. We have the stork. We have the Bible was in the reverse. I don't read these in reverse, but if that means something, it possibly could. And then we have an older person coming out, which tells you to use your wisdom. Now, if you're upright and you know the scripture, then you would be, very fluent in the word of the Most High God, right? Something spiritual is here. The stork goes back to some type of an announcement is here, and it's a new beginning card. It could be a baby announcement. Now, in the water and air reading, the baby rune came out. So whatever that's all about. There's something, I guess, today about a baby with the water energy. There is something about timing, because in the other reading connection, it did have divine timing that came out in wording as well. And the stork can take you back to that as well. So if there's a pregnancy or something, or somebody is dealing with a baby situation, it really is suggesting that with this connection with water. But anyway, the stork could go back to a wickedness as well, if you are dealing with that, scripturally speaking. If you dealing with a couple of women that are in a basket and there's wickedness there, that goes back to prophecy, and I won't get into it, but it would be showing up out here. And we have the number 17, which is an 8. There could be secrets here. Then somebody's having to use their wisdom, and they are. And there ain't no counsel outside the Most High God. The letter Q is here for your overall energy, and also on the Bible card is the number 19, which would make a 10. So any of those numbers, it'll also break down to a 1. So however you want to look at the numbers, 17, 19, and the letter Q is your overall energy with the stork, the Bible, and the wisdom card, or the older person card. Okay, having to use your wisdom. So what's going on with this is the world card with the 4 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is coming out here real heavy. Real sharp energy with her. If she's in the upright, she would have wisdom. She would know what to do. She would know how to. She's a very intellectual person. This could be a matter that's connected with your ex as well somewhere. If she's not in the upright, she is a ditch, and she is a very sharp one, and she will cut you, and she won't care. Okay, there's something out here with 5 swords, with her extra sword being coupled with the 4 swords. That's a defeat of something. So if somebody just in general, male or female, whoever you're dealing with, where you had to use your wisdom, or you're having to use your wisdom, there is some type of a defeat out here, because the world card's out here, and that's indicating something's over. Something's just completely over with this energy, or it's going to be, if whatever's being said, it's sharp with the Queen of Swords being here. There's been hurt. She represents a person who's been through a lot of hurt. Okay, the 4 swords shows somebody sitting on a bench. They got their leg up on the bench, and their leg's broken. Okay, if somebody is dealing with a medical situation, she could also represent something like that as well. Whatever this is, something's ending here. What's hidden from you is the Empress. There's a baby here then. The 2 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, which is also a conception. So if your ex is in the way and something's over here around a matter, and you are resting in the truth, even though there's been some heartbreak here and somebody's got some defeat. The Empress would represent beauty at its finest if she's in the upright. She is a caring, giving, generous type of a being. And she is the Gimel in the Hebraic language. And there is something sexual out here. The word out here is gush or gush in the Hebraic language that goes back to the sperm. Okay, so there is something around a pregnancy real big with the water energy connection. It's coming out in the Hebraic language as well. So, hidden from you, maybe you don't know there's a pregnancy here. There is one. There is also a love situation. If it's safe for you to love and you're just a divorcee and you're upright and there's just been conflict here and it's over and you're just showing up with the Queen of Swords and having to just be real sharp and having to use your wisdom within something, there could be hidden love around you. Somebody could be looking at you that way, or you're looking at somebody like the Empress energy. There's something about being in unity and secretly there is receptivity going on somewhere. Okay, your words are, somebody is dealing with a person in this connection who does not have any feelings, and some people may actually cut themselves. So we do have the swords out here really, really strong. Okay, and so if somebody needs nurturing, then in the hidden there is somebody nurturing showing up here. If you may intuitively be picking up this your child, then somebody's child's out here specifically that I guess cuts themselves. Maybe this Empress does because she got pregnant. I don't know. There was something around somebody being in unity for something. Somebody got hurt out of the deal because somebody can't move now with their leg up on this bench and they're stuck, or they need to recover because of the hurt, or they can't feel because something ended so big and bad and wicked, or whatever that is. If somebody's having to approach to heal a person by being caring and kind, you are dealing with somebody who they have no feelings, and that is the Queen of Swords in the reverse. They're very detached. Okay, Five Swords goes to I don't care. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. And I will cut you, I'll cut myself, I guess, because it's showing up out here in this wording. And it's a very rebellious type of an energy here. So whatever that is, if somebody went under the knife and had a abortion, and you are learning that underneath the hidden space here that's taking place, for some of you all, this person got a snake bite out of an ordeal. They could be affiliated with a church organization or something like that, okay, with that Bible being there, or that's also showing scripture what happens with that energy. There could be a singer connected to this situation. They could be a spiritual singer connected to whatever this is with you. There's something that is around somebody who lied about a matter. Okay, if they lied about a pregnancy or said there wasn't one, yes, there was. Because in the hidden, somebody did get pregnant out here, man. It's here. It's here. There was some sexual matter, and if somebody's ex is out here dealing with a pregnancy situation, and your intuition's been going off about it, and they lied about it, you were right. Yes, there is a pregnancy out here today. Okay, the next card says they know that they lied. And something's happened horrific out of the ordeal. For some people, somebody literally died, not only if that was a child that died out of the matter. The Four Swords is the death of a person. Something's ended and somebody's very detached because of that situation. Okay, somebody's not in a good place at all. Somebody also is dealing with going to jail over a matter, the card says. The next card says there's some type of pushing energy here. It's a ruining of something, or somebody may feel worthless. Well, somebody does. They cut themselves out here. Somebody's in a really bad place. Whatever is taking place, folks, you're going to have to approach it with wisdom and care. Whatever this is, okay? The next card says behind closed doors. Well, they got pregnant. They got pregnant. And somebody knows they lied about it, and there's something that's taking place within the matter, and there's something connected with feeling ruined, or they did get ruined. Something worthless is out here connected with this ordeal. I don't know. You deal with a very sharp individual. You really are. And if they don't care, and they're in rebellion, and they know about this pregnancy, it's done something to this person. really bad. Anyway, the last card says that something that has been going on for a long time is finally here. And so that's could be very positive for you. If this is a love situation and there's not a pregnancy for you, but you're just a divorcee and you've been resting after a broken heart, now something's finally ending, because not all these words are going to apply for every person with this energy connection. But if there's a love situation for you, then the Empress does have a counterpart. If somebody is in unity here, to be receptive, to open up for just love itself out here. So that'd be positive for the energy to go that way. You would have some communication coming about that with the stork being here. So again, there's something about timing with that, and it's in divine timing, especially with the scripture being out here. Just going to have to use your wisdom, if you know, because the wisdom card also goes to rigidness in the negative of that card. And that Queen of Swords is out here, and somebody is rigid, and they've had to heal, and finally, if somebody's finally healing after a broken heart, then fine. Then something's beautiful finally going to take off for you. I heard something about shut up and sit down is what I just heard. If this person that you're dealing with is continually just pushing and pushing and pushing because they can't feel, and so because they can't feel, those of you who are dealing with a rigid party of something, they can't feel nothing, they've done something, they've lied about something. I feel like somebody, because the Queen of Swords in the upright would be the opposite end of that energy, and I just heard somebody say just shut up and sit down. And somebody needs to be told to sit down, or they're going to be set down by the great divine, because it shows so. Somebody's sitting on that bench. They're not happy. The picture shows them with their hands folded, and they got a scowl look on their face, and their leg is up on the bench, and it's as if the divine says, shut up now. There's something out here around love situation just in general. Not everybody's done with the pregnancy, but it is really big here with the water energy. It's just pregnant with something, a love in your heart, whatever the matter is. Somebody's lost their ever loving mind over the ordeal, I guess, with your connection. Show me if this is your ex that won't stop, you know, and you've tried to be kind, and they may need to be told shut up in a very sharp way, in a very spiritual type of a way as well. You do have something legal out here connected to this ordeal, so whatever that means for you, because it did come out in the wording. The torch is here. If there's a fire situation around a matter, the world card can have a meaning of an all-consuming fire. So you do have the torch itself coming out. This is the K and or the C. It looks like a V, and then you have the Q and the you have the Q, the G. The pictograph of the L is here, and the S is also appearing here in this reading. This rune also represents some type of a justice assured in this matter. Those of you who have a legal matter going on around some worthless situation that's taken place. This is also a solution to some type of a problem. If the Most High is going to say, shut up and sit down now to somebody, then there's going to be a solution out of this, because his word is out here. Nobody could speak against the word of the Most High God. And then the rune also talks about a forgiveness. And if somebody wouldn't forgive, couldn't forgive, refuses to forgive, then the Most High is going to make something end out here. He wants people to heal. But if somebody don't want to heal, can't heal, then they've lost their soul out of an ordeal. But there is a forgiveness out here for some of you all. So some of you all are waiting for that divine timing for something that's been going on for a long freaking time. It's now finally arriving here for you. This is what come out.